President Trump is working to make a fair trade deal with India in response to New Delhi raising tariffs on the U.S. One America's Jacob Demille explains how India's actions are taking a toll on American farmers.
India's tariff hikes on U.S. farm products could have massive implications for the Golden State. According to a spokesperson for the Almond Board of California this week, duties on almonds shipped to India have gone up by about 4 cents per pound since the tariffs took effect. Last month, India applied tariffs on nearly 30 U.S. goods in response to the U.S.'s decision to withdraw special trade privileges. Right now, India is the largest importer of U.S. almonds, with it buying more than half the United States almond exports in 2018, amounting to over $540 million in revenue. However, concerns are being raised over how well the crop will perform going forward amid these hefty new tariffs.
India used to be the second largest export market. In the last year, became the largest because of a lot of that new product going into India that would have gone into China. So going into this year, it's another greater level of concern because India was the place that sort of helped even out the impacts from the China tariffs. Now we see the new tariffs in India, and it certainly gives farmers a big question mark as we just are getting into the harvest season.
Experts say that these new duties may force almond growers to look toward other markets besides India to sell their goods.
We're actually still shipping primarily to the U.S., which is our largest single market, and then to about 100 other countries. So it gives us a lot of variability and versatility in terms of what the opportunities are. So I'd say with these tariff issues, we're still committed to the markets where we're operating, but we recognize we have to be looking at other options as well.
Last month, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo visited New Delhi to discuss the ongoing trade tensions between the U.S. and India. And while both parties came out of the talks expressing optimism for future negotiations, little was done in terms of convincing India to lift its steep tariffs on U.S. products.
We didn't discuss the lifting of that. What we agreed we would do was we'd go work through the problem set. That we'd go, there are tariffs and counter tariffs, and we said we're going to do our best to make sure that all the right people get in all the right places and work through these problem sets so that we can get out of this and get on with the business of growing each of our two economies.
While farmers say they can handle the effects of the tariffs in the short term, many are worried about the prolonged impact they will have if they remain in place.
I think farmers are willing to put up with the situation that we're in with tariffs, but only for a certain amount of time. And at some point, those negotiations have to bear fruit, just like our trees do.
Jacob Demille, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.